Welcome to 5-Minute Mediumship, and in this video I want to look at how we can use the letters of somebody's name to support connecting to their personality. So the reason that I'm so keen to work at the initial stages of developing mediumship with the personality of the contact is because it actually supports us being able to attune more easily to the energy and the frequency of the contact, which supports the ease of information, the flow of information, and as a medium, it supports your confidence in the way that you're working as well. Now, there are a variety of exercises that you can try, and some of them I've already explained in previous videos. But in this one, I wanted to look at actually using the letters of a contact's name in order to start to work with them. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at using the particular letters of the name to look at a word related to that letter that actually links with the personality. So that might sound a little bit complicated, but as we start to work with it, you'll find that it isn't. So in your pairs or whoever you're working with, you need to ask them for the name of a contact, someone in the spirit world that they know quite well. And it is the name of the person that we need. So it isn't dad or granddad or mum. We do actually need to work with the person's name. So for instance, say you're working with a colleague and their dad is in the spirit world and his name is John. So as we work with that, what we don't want to do is link psychically. So it's really important that our energy is actually contained within us so that we're able to be aware of the presence of spirit as they start to step in with us. And we also don't want to think of a word that's actually connected to personality. We just want to look at the letter that we're working with and allow that sense of a connection of the letter and of the personality to actually come together. So the easiest way is for me to demonstrate what I mean. So you're working with a colleague, they've given you, for instance, the name of John. So I want you to look at the J, and as I work with the J, I'm made aware of the word joy. So I know that as I start to describe the personality of this gentleman of John, then I know I'm working with someone who is quite joyous, who brought a smile to people's faces and enjoyed himself. I know that he always had a smile on his face and he really liked to be positive and uplifting rather than to be too serious about life. As I look at the O, the first thing I'm made aware of is openness. So I know that what you see with this gentleman is what you get. I know that there are not very many hidden facets to him, that he was very open and that he enjoyed engaging with people, and he was open with his personality, but also he was open with his mind. So I know that he was able to take on board different concepts and different ideas, and he wasn't rigid with his thinking. Now, as I begin to think of the letter H, I'm being given the word hidden. And that's quite a strange thing if I think of what I've said previously about openness. I know, however, that when I work with the word hidden that relates to the H in his name, I know that I'm being made aware of a sense of wanting to keep some things beneath the surface. So there is a very strong private element to this gentleman. And I know as I'm being made aware of that there's a sadness that he's actually carrying. But he keeps it hidden, he doesn't bring it out, and he tries to move through life with it. And only those people that are very close to him would be aware of that. And as I come to work with the N, the word that I'm being made aware of is nice. So I know that intrinsically with this gentleman, he was a really nice person, that he was liked, and that he generally liked people, that he took them as he found them, and that he always tried to be helpful, he always tried to be nice to the people in his life, and that there wasn't a cunning or a devious bone within him. He was just actually a really genuinely nice person. So can you see how I'm working with that? And with this exercise, as you start to come towards the middle, to the third or fourth letter of a name, you'll actually start to feel the presence of the contact starting to build with you, because you'll have that link with them through their personality, and then you can go on and you can give more detail about them, about their life, about who they are, to the relative that you're speaking with.